Hi, it's Pete Cohen. Welcome to episode 171 of the My 365 podcast series. This is the third in a series of 4 podcasts about how to make 2019, I can't believe I'm saying that, 2019 your best year yet. Get ready for another game-changing podcast. Happy beautiful day. Welcome to episode 171. This is the third in a series of 4 podcasts, and it's been pretty awesome. Thank you so much. We've been getting some incredible feedback from people, and we've been doing these podcasts for a long time. This is episode 171. It's pretty incredible, and I'm very proud of what we've achieved, having interviewed people from all walks of life, and me being able to share some wisdom with people from all over the world. And we've only just got started. I keep saying that. I think I'm going to be saying that even just before I clock out of this life. I think we've only just got started. The best is yet to come. Because maybe it is. Who knows? What we do know is that people want more than what they have. They want to be better. I'm not talking about wanting necessarily more money, even though many people do want more money, because a lot of people are struggling financially. But what often people want is more joy, more happiness, more freedom, more what? Well, you fill in the gaps. More energy, more vitality, more relationships. But all of that comes at a cost. And this is one of the things I wanted to explain to you. You know, in the first episode of this 4, we were looking really at the compounding effect and the law of aggregation, that if you do something over an extended period of time, it really adds up. If you worked on yourself for 365 days, you might not notice that much. It's estimated that you'd be 37 times better. After 2 years, you'd be 1,400 times better. That is the law of aggregation. And what so many people do is they give up even before they've started. I mentioned in the first podcast of this ancient Indian Sanskrit word that means a hero at the beginning. The hero at the beginning of the diet, the hero at the beginning of going to the gym, the hero at the beginning of reading a book. But something happens inside all of us where we often revert back to what we know. And this is where disappointment resides in so many people, because they just know. They just know. And I really want to say to you today, look, the hardest thing to do is just get started. The hardest thing. And that's what I would really encourage you to do. Just get started. There's a very famous tool by, I don't know whether it was created necessarily by this lady, but she's done some amazing work in it. It's by a lady called Mel Robbins, and it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Literally, just get started. I remember Thunderbirds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was a children's program with these puppets with strings on them. And it started off with this, rocket taking off. And it's the activation needed for all of us just to get started. And every single day, if you apply the laws of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you can start to engage a part of your brain that goes action. Because if you don't do this, you will live in reaction. The reaction to the alarm going off in the morning, which signals to most people a voice in their head that goes, oh no, I've got to get up. Press snooze, go back to sleep. Goes off again, press snooze. Oh, I'll just stay where I am. I'll just stay where I am. What is actually going on here? There's a part of us that just wants to stay where we are. There's a part of us that doesn't want us to grow. There's a part of us that wants to hold on to what we have. And maybe that's a good thing in certain respects, because there are many ways in which you think that I'm sure you don't want to let go of those ways of thinking, because you're only alive today because you have habits, right? Does this make sense? We all have them. We are creatures of habits. And there are many things that you probably do that you wish you didn't do, like procrastinate and put things off and worry. But you've done it for so long that your brain thinks, oi, hang on, oi. This is what we do. We do what we know. Some of us do what we do until we know better, and then when we know better, we do better. But that's up to you. The ball is in your court. Imagine right now that the ball has been hit to you. The ball is in your court, and you have a decision. Not just one decision, a multiple of decisions that you can make every single day. Now you can hit that ball back into the court, into the game of life, and decide what to hit, how to hit, where to put it. And it might not always work out, and that's why often people give up. Like you hit the net or the ball goes wide or long and you give up rather than thinking, no, I'm going to keep going. The hardest thing to do is just get started. And I challenge you tomorrow morning when you wake up, if your alarm goes off or if like me, you wake up before the alarm, as soon as it goes up, you take a deep breath, put a smile on your face, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up. Such an easy thing to do, but also such an easy thing not to do. Now, as your coach, which is just what I'm here to do and here to challenge you, because I would imagine you want to have a great year. You want 2019 to be your best year yet. And unless you decide that that's what you're going to do, you're going to give in to temptation. What's the oldest story that most of us know or have heard? It's called Adam and Eve. And what's that story all about? Well, it's a bit of a strange one, but for me, the message I take away from there is all about temptation. Don't eat fruit from the forbidden tree. So what do they think about? They think about the fruit. And the snake is telling them, go on, do it. Now, it's not that there is a snake telling us that, but there is a voice in our head that's saying, hey, you, stay where you are. Don't do that. Keep the television on. Have another pie. Have another glass of wine. Go on, just go. Just go. But there's another part of you, and this is the battle that we all face, and the battle that you'll face this year. And who's going to win? Well, probably the part of you that has won many times in the past. We liken it to a duck. The duck in your head that quacks away, that pulls you back, that really in some respects maybe is only trying to help you in some bizarre way. But there's another part of you. The Greeks called it the daimon, and the Romans called it the genius. The Romans believed that everyone was born with a genius inside them, a part of them that would move them forwards. And a genius wasn't someone who knew a lot of things. This word has got lost in translation. So we used to think a genius was someone who could recite things and knew a lot of information. But these days, you don't really need to know very much. You have to do very much. And in order to do very much, you have to just get started. And that's the role of being in an environment with like-minded people who are all acting in accordance of where they want to go, as they are visionaries in their life. By the way, if you haven't listened to episode 168 of the My 365 podcast series, check it out, Visioneering, learning how to create a vision of where you want to go. And only 2% of people probably do this all around the world, of adults anyway. Children do it all the time, daydreaming, thinking about what they want. How many kids and people were excited about Christmas? I can't wait to go downstairs and open my presents. Why can't we be like that every single day? I was recently in South Africa and we went into an area that we really shouldn't have gone into, deep into quite a dangerous township. And my friend who dropped me off afterwards said, "You're going to sleep well tonight." I went, "Why?" He goes, "Well, that was pretty dangerous." And then I thought to it, and I did sleep well that night actually. And then in the morning I thought, well, why can't I think that way every single day of how happy I am to actually be alive? The fact that I can create. And this is what we spoke about in the last podcast in episode 2 of these 4 of how to make 2019 your best year yet, was creating results every single day. Results for me mean RESULTS. People thought I was going to say respect. Results, read every day, even if it's 5-10 pages. E, exercise, move every day. S, scribing. But even when I say this to you, listen to the voice in your head that goes, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not keeping a journal. What's the point? You start and you never finish it. Blah, 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 blah. L, love. Scribe, uplift. Uplift yourself every single day. Do what you need to do to lift your spirit, to lift your energy, to lift the positive emotion inside you. How do you do that? Love, L. Love every day. Love yourself. Love others. Choose love, not fear. Results. T, create some time for yourself. Time to just slow down. And S, silence. Practice meditation. Calm your mind down. Focus your mind. Look, we've all got an opportunity here to do something great. And I'll never give up. I just believe in you, whoever you are, wherever you are. I believe in you. I believe in what you're capable. And I know the hardest thing to do is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just get started. To engage the prefrontal cortex of your brain, to trick your brain, and to get in contact less with the duck and more with your inner genie. Yes, you have a genie. One of the things that we often ask people to do is name their duck. Some people call it Donald. My duck is called Steve. It doesn't have to be a duck. It could be a monkey, a chimp. It could be anything. But it's inside you. But what about naming the genie? I've never actually thought of that until right now. What am I going to call my genie? Genie. Why not? My genie is called Genie. It's the genius inside me that wants to move me forwards, that wants me to grow, that wants me to make a difference, that wants me to create results in my life. And the battle is always going to go on. It's always going to go on. But once you make peace with yourself and you decide to move your life forwards in a positive direction, and understanding that each and every day all you need to do is just get started. Even if you know a number of things that if you do them every day, even if you just did one of them, you'd be leading on the front foot. There's too many people all around the world that are waiting for life to happen. The tennis ball has been hit to you. Make your move. What's your next move going to be? It's much easier to make the move when you've decided where you want to go. That by 2019, the end of 2019, your life is in a much better place, physically, emotionally, mentally, whatever it is for you. Take some time to think about it, and I believe in you wherever you are in the world, and I want to thank you so much for taking the time to listen. We will see you for part 4 of this 4-part series, and let's do this. If you want to see the part that coaching can play in your life, and being coached by myself and being amongst some incredible people who we've really helped to transform their life, then head over to MI365 Elite, mi365elite.me, and there's a video on there where I just explain what coaching really is and how I came to do what I do, and reveal some powerful secrets to you. And if you feel that synergy there of us working together, then look, you can book in a call with myself or one of my team, and we can see what can we do. Can we help you to create the life that you want? A great life does not happen by chance. It happens by design. You have the power to change, and your future is unwritten. Let's do this. Happy, beautiful day.